Hello and welcome, because this is the really exciting moment. We have just unboxed our Aveneer and we're going to turn it on for the first time right now. So I'm clicking the switch. I've got it all plugged in and here she comes. She's waking up for the first time from her long journey to get to us. It says don't turn off the machine even if the screen goes dark. This is good feedback. This may be when you open up your Aveneer for the first time. I almost said Luminaire because we do love the Luminaire and we've had her for 6 years. She's brought us infinite amounts of joy. But this machine, as you can see, it's sitting on this foam pad. I'm going to figure out if we can get some more of these on order. But we do have, what is this called? A vibration mat. But we do have, there's the screen. So I'm just going to tap it here. I'm going to select English. We're going to read, yes, I'm sure that that's something we agree with. And it's just going to be right there as it comes to life. It's getting recalibrated. When my young daughters, when we do this, we're going to agree with this. I'm sure that there's important things here. And it's going to be one of those things you need to scroll through and read the whole thing before this is going to light up and tell you you can. You could pre-read this online is what I would recommend doing. But see, now that we've gotten to the bottom of the page, we're going to hit I agree. We're going to set the clock. And it's a certain time of day, I'm sure. But it's 2024. Is it the 28th today? I kind of think it's the 28th. And then we could put it on PM because it's a little afternoon. I'll go back here and reset this in a little bit. But we'll just pretend here that it's about 12:30. One of the things I like to do is right now, this is going to show you, it's going to set a wireless. I would do this if you were at home. Go ahead and connect to your internet. I'm going to do this later, so I'm going to put not now. The voice guide function, if we want to go to the settings for the voice guide, we're going to hit OK. But there are some, not complex, but there's some easy tutorials that are inside of the machine. And the voice guide, it's not like, what's her name? It's not like the fancy Alexa. But this is more like it's going to verbally tell you what to do instead of you reading the screen. That's what the voice piece means. We're going to do English, which is just fine. I'm going to hit OK. The carriage of the embroidery machine is going to move. That, we always say, that's recalibrating the arm. So whenever you turn on a machine for the first time, it's going to have, oh, it's so quiet. I love it. So you'll notice that this machine it has a much bigger arm. They've totally reinvented this piece. And what moves this arm is the really cool technology. But there's two big belts that are here in the machine, and that's what moves this arm and helps support the weight. There's also this back table here that it just slides right on. There's some little arrows over here. And that's how it slides together. And this is meant to support our big hoops when we're doing quilting or large embroidery files. But this is just very easy. It just slides on the machine. It automatically just puts it right here when you have it on. There's a different attachment that would go on the machine if you didn't have the embroidery unit on. And one of the brand new accessories that they haven't shipped out yet, but they will, is the extension table that will go with the Aveneer, which would be for the sewing only mode when you have your embroidery machine off. But here we have the new home screen. It's just quite marvelous. This is telling us basically we don't have our internet set up yet. We've got the camera settings, this lock screen, some really helpful stuff, and you can always go home. But I love to change this clock here. I want to have it where it shows the clock display. I want it to actually say what time it is down here at the bottom, because I just find that more helpful than having the shadow. So that's something where you just click this part here to get the clock details to go back up. So I find that to be very helpful. We're going to go here under these different sections, but this is sewing, embroidery. This is a fast pass to the Disney embroidery. And then this is my design center, which has a lot of complex, very cool things we can do. But here under embroidery, it's going to show us our same main feature. But one of the neat things is all of these are different subcategories and they're now named. So now it's going to be really easy for us to go through, and if we're trying to find different letters or decorative words, we can go under seasons. Lace is very popular in the hoop designs, all kinds of neat stuff. Here is going to be that fast pass to Disney, And so we've got some of the main character settings in here. There's just a lot of fun. Wally's one of my favorite characters. This is some of the decorative sewing stitches that are there. We have the princesses. We absolutely love all the Disney princesses, which is very fun. So those are a lot of things right here. Our pocket, I can't wait to load some of my fabulous things in here, but that's our memory when we save stuff to the machine. Our quilting files are going to be right in here. There are more quilting files for the edge-to-edge module, so they're right here. So there's been 5 new designs that have been added from what the Luminaire is capable of. Here again is a fast pass to my design center. And Picture Play Embroidery, that's one of the big features we're very excited about. So this is where we're going to be able to upload a photo from a flash drive or a USB. This is definitely something I would read and watch a video ahead of time. This is going to be a reminder that you do want to make sure that you're not violating any copyright laws or something else. So just because you can turn any photo into an embroidery file doesn't mean that you own the rights to that photo. So you definitely want to make sure it's a photo that you're doing that you own the rights to, especially if it's something that you end up selling with your own business. And if you have questions, that is where it's great to have an attorney or ask those questions. But just make sure you're doing it with personal projects, things like your pets, your own family, homes, all kinds of cool stuff. There's limitless creativity here. So we'll do that another time. And then the other piece that we're very excited about is a sewing feature. So under sewing, it moves the embroidery arm all the way over. And we are going to have this option of the free motion quilting, which is going to be really cool. These are the same stitches that we're really used to. These are some settings that I find incredibly helpful to just go ahead and turn on whenever you have your machine. I like these features. We might talk about them another time, but just go ahead and turn those on. I think they're very helpful. But under here, this is where there's some additional really easy pieces where you can modify certain stitches. But this is the free motion stitching piece right here. I don't have the intelligent stitch regulator plugged in yet, but this is going to be something that once it's plugged in, the machine is going to know that I'm going to do the free motion quilting with the intelligent stitch regulator. But this is the normal free motion quilting. So that's just a really quick tour of the Aveneer. It still has this amazing tray where we can put the king spool stand. It's this beautiful shade of midnight blue. It has these great Disney features. It has all the information here. You definitely want to get Art Sphere set up, but I just can't wait to play with this. So we're going to get to setting it up with some more of those detailed feet, and I can't wait to do some free motion quilting. So you can follow us. We'll be having some more classes and more demos and quilt along projects. So thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas to us having the Aveneer. Happy New Year 2025. It's going to be the year of the Aveneer, the power of color and creativity. We're very excited. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.